morning and welcome to our cooking channel. The theme of today is Argentine food. If you go to Argentina, you can find a rich culinary culture that combines the flavors of Europe and the Creole and indigenous cuisine. Argentina cuisine is typical carnivorous. In fact, it is known throughout the world its high qualified beef. For this reason, you mustn't lose this experience. Here we have Argentina native, and he is going to tell us some interesting habits that this culture have. Okay, how is the breakfast time?
Thank you, Brian. Well, first of all, at breakfast, it is normal to have, or the breakfast is usually quite light. It is normal to eat a croissant or a cookie with some butter and with some jam. But if you eat toast at breakfast, you should drink mate, that it is the traditional drink of Argentina, or coffee. And for kids, it is normal to have just a cup of milk and with some chocolate and cereal.
Interesting. And how about lunch?
Well, lunch is the most important meal of the day. If you're a very busy person, that it's normal in Argentina, it is normal to buy some fast food, but like the most traditional lunch are pasta and meat.
And can you tell us about dinner?
Before the dinner, it is important to take a snack. The snack is similar to the breakfast, and this help us to relax the day.
And what do they eat on weekends?
But no, wait a minute, because I didn't talk about the dinner. The dinner is a very important, it's a very important meal. It is like the lunch, but a little bit lighter, and you take the meal late, like at 9 or 10 p.m.
Okay, sorry. And now, what do they eat on weekend?
On weekends, okay. On Saturday, it's normal to order a pizza and eat some empanadas that are traditional in Argentina. And on Sunday, you should eat a barbecue. That it's a traditional meal in Argentina, or pasta.
Okay, thank you, Juan.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
Okay, now let's talk about with a chef who will explain us how cook a typical dish.
Thank you, Ryan. Firstly, you have to season the meat to taste. For this moisturize the meat with the vegetable oil. I don't recommend the olive oil, since it adds flavor to things and we don't want that. You can add salt, pepper or spices that you like to highlight the taste of the meat and let it stand for at least 1 hour. Remember that we don't want to overshadow the natural flavor of the meat, we only want to give an extra. Secondly, you have to green the meat. Add the ground chorizo to the skillet, and as soon as possible, the oil or bacon fat chimers with heat. If you purchase chorizo sauces, you should remove the casings and crumble the filling into the skillet. Cook the chorizo for approximately 10 minutes, and you must stirring occasionally to break up any clumps. Remove the skillet from heat and drain off the excess grease. You can serve it with scrambled eggs or add the chorizo beef to soups or stews.
Okay, Kevin, that sounds delicious. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Ryan, for the opportunity.
Okay, finally, now we have a food taste that we are going to explain us how to eat Argentina food.
Okay. Most of the time, this dish is served in a similar way, or that has some special flavor among to the people heritage. And when the people eat chorizo stick, should they drink wine or serve this dish with a potato French or eggs or salad. When the people eat chorizo stick, have to use cuttle knife. That is really important, and it's important that use a big fork. And no more. This is of maybe our rules that have to this dish. And thank you, Brian, for your invitation.
Okay, that is so interesting, and thank you for see these channels. The next week we are going to explain Brazilian food.
Lleva esto al horno, por favor. Ah.